a lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is, I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you gotta say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't biased.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time. Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic. So it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see like a real face scan version of me, it's still surreal. So it's been a lot going on. It's been a while since I got in the game, but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see though. But maybe on this one we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. Jaylen Brown is out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Derek White. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Williams in at the center position. Now here's White. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The shot. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Harden, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Tice. Shot from the low block. They shoot again. Rebounded by the Celtics. White with it. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, BA, it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
Yeah, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Now here's Brown. Over James. They get it back. Second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Williams.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Outside Harden. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. He shoots. The shot by James, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Morant. Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach. The Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Smart passes to Brown. Here's Tice. And finished off by Tice.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Morant, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
The Celtics with the lead. White, the pass to Tice. And finished off by Tice.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
And you talk to anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. The former MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, you figure he'll be in that conversation for a while.
Yeah, staggering numbers for him. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see him win a few more MVPs, quite honestly, B.A. All-world talent that you just can't ignore. It's hard to take your eyes off of him when he's on the court.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. To the inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
It's Durant with a drive. Good, and the setup by Morant.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And the Celtics in possession here. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Brown. Out to the right wing. Pritchard hits the trifecta.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Shots good by Morant.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here.
Substitution for the Celtics.
Here's Cornette. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Pritchard.
Memphis foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Morant. And both free throws good for Brown. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Now here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
So smooth, so fluid, effortless, yet powerful. When Davis gets positioning like that, he's trying to dunk it.
And so it's Boston with it. 4-point game. Here's Cornette, guarded by Durant. Cornette can't hit.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Curry gets the bucket.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
59 seconds left in the first. To the paint. Here's Morgan. Curry with a steal. Out on his own on the break. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Curry's got his second basket.
Good awareness from Curry. Now he sees a chance for a steal and gets a fast break going.
And that's a foul. Called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Pritchard. 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Here's Curry. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Curry's got 6.
That's Curry's shot all night. He may not rise above people from mid-range, but he makes up for it with the quick release.
Personal foul. 5th team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Celtics. Peyton Pritchard taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. "35 seconds left in the first." Here's Miles, and he jams it home with authority.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Boston trailing.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Teams in the penalty. At the line for the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Outside Curry. The baseline Jay. And he hits the jump shot. Give him 8 points now.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Peyton Pritchard. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Westbrook. He got a piece of it.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
First free throw is good. The Celtics making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Irving. Here's Durant. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Durant's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Memphis. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Kevin Durant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Irving in at the point.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving.
Team foul.
That's his third foul so far. Here's White. looking for his first basket still in this one. So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Derek White, and it's Morgan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Derek White, very efficient as a combo guard, and really takes a lot of pleasure in getting his teammates open shot.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Antetokounmpo inside. 7 points in the game. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
You know, last year when Irving announced that James Harden was now the team's point guard, that raised some eyebrows. But as usual, there was a method to Irving's madness.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now here's Westbrook. He's covered closely. And it's good. 2 points. Westbrook's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the Celtics, another 3. Clark, when you talk in depth with Irving, most of his opinions are well thought out.
I agree with you. I mean, he's a bit misunderstood, but he's very thorough and thoughtful and has some interesting things to say. I mean, when he plays the point guard, he says he sees everything that's going on, and I wouldn't argue with him because he's got great vision. When he plays the 2, he knows what he's looking for, and that's to put that ball in the bucket, and he does it as well as anybody in the league.
And Boston calls time here. Celtics making a switch here. Here's Smart. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Brown against Durant. Smart outside. There's the drive, and the layup is good.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Tice, great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one. Oh man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
White, the pass to Smart. Here's Brown. Back to Smart, beyond the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Pass to Irving. Takes a 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Now here's Brown. Driving inside. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Harden. That time on the assist from Durant. Harden's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Harden, so versatile offensively. He initiates. He can play off the ball. He can beat you in transition. He's going to get his points. You can bet on that.
Now here's White. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Credit their discipline.
Timeout
They've been
call for
working
Memphis.
for high percentage shots.
Timeout called. Memphis.
And, you know, with Giannis on the floor, B.A., he's able to completely blow a team out on his own. I mean, he can take over a game with big-time performances. We've seen it.
Get ready for the Dance Squad.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. You know, with Giannis, as you said, Clark, the numbers he can put up are eye-popping.
Yeah, he can hit you for 40 points and 20 rebounds on any given night, not to mention how well he's grown as a passer. His assist totals and block shots typically are otherworldly as well.
Pass to Pritchard. For three. Drains the triple. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
He gets it in there.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
Here's Cornette. And Brown with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Harden's gotten 3 of his 5 to go tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Memphis ball. Into the lineup for Memphis.
Minute 32 left in the first half. Out left to the wing. Here's Morant. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
Great to see Ja operate without the ball. Just a versatile point.
And they pick up 2.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
From the corner. Poke loose. Inside. Here's Smart. Second shot opportunity. He can't get it to go. Harden with the defensive effort.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Davis misses. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Cornette. The 3 is up. And the Celtics another 3.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Miles. They get it again. Here's Davis. And the layup is good off the glass.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Murray, he's checked in for James Harden. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
So it's the home team now. Morant. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And it's now just a 1-point Celtic lead. Boston on offense. Here's Pritchard. Miles with a rebound. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Leading by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet, that's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Checking out Memphis. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. The scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've got LeBron James. Ja Morant is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Baller in at small forward. And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
And for Boston, Robert Williams out there with Daniel Tice. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's White in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Smart. Pass to Williams. Miles with a rebound. Morant, the pass to Davis. And here's James, defended by Smart. The shot by James, no good.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses. Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Into the lineup for Memphis.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. There's Young with the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. To the paint. Here's White. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
The scoring ability of Young is just unreal. It's what's made him an all-star.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team foul. In for Memphis. Giannis.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And stolen by Williams. Durant against Brown. To the inside. Here's Williams. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Goes up on the baseline. And Irving with the basket. On the assist by Harden. Now just a 4-point Boston lead. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in, unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in, and the Celtics call time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And here's Memphis, trailing by 4. Ooh, poked away. Here's Blunt, defended by Harden. Shoots. Shot's good by Blunt. He's got 5. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Harden. After the basket by Boston. Smart outside. Down low. Pass to Blunt. Fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Timeout called. Memphis. And Clark, it's a relief to have fans back in the stands, but rising incidents of misconduct from a few. How do you think we discourage this?
Well, I think you first identify who those folks are, press charges, hold them accountable, make the penalty severe for that type of misconduct. Just because you purchase a ticket doesn't give you the right to act any way that you want to. There are protocols and rules and just basic human dignity and respect and courteousness that has to be applied. So make it tough on folks that step outside of those lines. Hold them accountable and press charges if need be.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Westbrook, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulder.
And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Curry, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Stephen Curry.
Here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. Pulls it. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Curry's got 10.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
In transition. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from 3-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's That's a pretty good shot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
Davis.
.152 left in the third. To the middle. Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Boston lead.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game. This for the tie. Davis can't hit. Davis has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And Boston calls time here.
B.A. and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
Get ready for the Dance Squad. Get ready for the Dance Squad. Substitution for the Celtics.
Boston with the ball. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Morant. Brown with the block. And they're able to recover. Count that one. And now a 3-point Memphis lead.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's Blunt. Gets the 3 ball to go. 13 points in the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Miles, that's good.
And just a beautiful looking shot from long range.
Outside, Brown. Goes up with the stripe, and that's good for 2. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. They lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
on, fans. It's the
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Ja Morant is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's LeBron James. And then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Baller in at the small forward position. Brown drives in. And jam by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Curry's shot is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Foul.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry.
Second personal foul.
That'll be a second
First
foul of the
team
game.
foul.
Here's Pritchard. White on the wing. Fires the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Shot's good by Morant.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
The Celtics with the lead. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. James against Williams. James can't get it to go.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Into the lineup for Memphis, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kyrie Irving.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Morant's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Pritchard, hounded by Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Tice is checked in for Cornette.
In for Boston, Daniel Tice.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. But over and back.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
Here's Morant, and the bucket is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Outside, Williams. Pass to White. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. James Harden, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Harden comes to help. Outside, Brown. Here's Williams. And Davis with the block.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. There's Tice with a three. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Right side Harden. To the inside. Outside Davis. The three ball. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Boston calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Smart's checked in for Boston. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. No shocker, the amount of turnovers was his focus. He told the team, stop giving the game away. We have to value the basketball, and we have to play smart. Clearly he is not happy with the decision making. Guys,
thanks for that, Allie.
Already they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws.
He's off on the second. And here's Memphis. They're on an 11-2 run. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Smart for three, buries it from 3.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And that sends Derek White to the free throw line. James Harden picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
You know, White was a late first-round pick in 2017, and I think he brought a little edge, plays with a chip on his shoulder, and it served him well. That can actually be the case for a lot of players in the league.
Here's Miles. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Davis. Morant with it. Guarded now by Smart. Here's Miles. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Now here's Brown with the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're in front by 4. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Pass to Davis. White with the steal. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
For Boston, Derek White at the line for 2.
Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. White hits them both.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
Pass to Harden, inside, from short range, and no problem from Antetokounmpo as he finishes at the rim.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Now here's Brown. There's Tice with a 3, counted from distance.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Outside Morant, 3-pointer. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Morant's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. That's tipped. Over Smart. Shot's good by Morant. And now a 6-point Memphis lead.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive. It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. He gets the first, and that brings him within 5.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Now here's Morant. It's hauled in by White. On the drive, Smart. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Can you say prime-time player Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Timeout called. The Celtics. They're behind by 4. 44 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Down low. Here's Smart. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's Harden. Oh, he nails it.
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right now.
And the Celtics in possession here. Brown passes to White. He connects.
Derek White.
And that one brings them within 1.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot, and he's made great improvement in that area.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And the Celtics call time here. They're losing by 1. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
27 seconds left in the game. Williams passes to Tice. Here's Smart. It's in!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clutch the win.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're down by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And it's good!
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Here's Brown. It's going to be on LeBron James.
LeBron James.
So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
For the Celtics, Jalen Brown taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that ties this game up.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Morant, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Can't catch it in. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Brown with the steal. Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Daniel Tice is out there with Jalen Brown. Then it's Derek White. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Shot from the inbound. Morant, no good. And here is Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Boston calls timeout.
For the Celtics.
James passes to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Man, it would be kind kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Boston trailing. Here's Blunt. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Daniel Tice, Jaylen Brown, Peyton Pritchard.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Davis. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Poise under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Now here's Brown. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. Major dominance in it. So easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Brown passes to Tice. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And Davis slams it home.
Davis is driving with momentum behind him. Watch out below.
We are at OT, a minute and a half gone by, and what has been a great one. The ball's knocked loose. Outside, Brown. Back to Tice. Pass to Brown. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 16. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Davis. Tice grabs the miss. Here's Pritchard. Check by James. Outside, Brown. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in. Out to the right wing. There's Tice with a 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And they go to the intentional foul.
Robert Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Harden finds Morant. Morant drawing the double team. Good. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Knocks it loose.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Count it.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And he gets that one.
You know, knocking down mid-range jumpers is huge for Antetokounmpo. It doesn't allow the defense to form a wall and play off of it, and it opens up driving lanes as well.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Giannis, some impressive wins. Talk about the momentum that you guys have created.
We definitely have a lot of momentum. We've got to keep playing good basketball, but at the end of the day, we've got to keep defending. We've got to be the one that hits first.
Both ends of the floor so important. Thanks, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.